Hello everybody, Dokkan Assets here. Today we are back with another figure unboxing video. Of course, we are continuing on the greatest SAIYAN line. I am so excited to keep opening this line. These figures are absolutely fantastic. If you did not check out last week's Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta review, definitely go check that out because that figure is absolutely fantastic. And frankly, in my opinion, I think it's the best Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta figure ever made. But again, that's just my opinion. But regardless, even if you don't think that, it's still a very good figure. So definitely go check that out. Very cool stuff though coming up in this line. Obviously Super Saiyan 4 Goku today. We'll have Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and next week, and then we will get to that big monkey, which I am very excited to open that. That is also very exciting as well, because that figure kind of leads me into something that I want to talk about, but I think I'll save it for that video because it'll be pretty exciting in that video. Now, one thing I did want to note real quick about the unboxing videos is one thing I think I'm going to do is, I'm sure that some of you have noticed, oh my gosh, bro, this box is not being kind to me with all this bubble wrap. Holy cow. I think one thing you've probably noticed in my figure unboxings is that sometimes you can see the ring light in the unboxing section where I show the actual, like, box. There we go. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you could, how much of that you can hear on the mic, because the mic is in front of the box, but holy cow, bro, that is so loud. They really bubble wrap this good. Shout out to the boys at Tokyo Otaku Mode. Oh my gosh, alright. Whew! But anyway, I think I'm going to turn the ring light off for the box section because you can see it in the reflection of the box and it's super annoying. So I'll turn it on when we're looking at the figure though. So we have the greatest Saiyan, Super Saiyan 4 Goku. You can still kind of see it now, but it's a lot better than the last one. This box is really cool. I love the look of this a lot. Obviously, you guys know I'm a big fan of when they try and put the figure in front of text and make it look good. Very nice stuff. Also very cool. This kind of looks like a, I don't really know how to describe it, like a graphic design. I mean, like, obviously, because it's the side of the box, but I don't know. It looks like something I would make in my graphic design class. That is really cool. I love the way that Goku's hair kind of fades into the background. If you look at it, you can see it there, but from far away, it almost kind of looks like it, like, fades in. I really like that. This Super Saiyan 4 Goku figure is absolutely fantastic from what I have seen. I'm very excited about it. There's the sticker of authenticity, by the way. And let's get this big boy open. See what I'm talking about, bro? Ain't that annoying? It's only gonna be here for this part because this is just one we're opening and it doesn't really matter. I'm excited about this guy though. I will say Vegeta, I have some interesting thoughts on him, so definitely keep an eye out for that video next week. I'm doing the same thing I did last time with the box. Gosh dang it, bro. But I do think this is a very nice Super Saiyan 4 Goku figure, especially for the size. That is the great thing about Ichiban Kuji figures, is that we get a ton of prize figures of some characters that you maybe normally wouldn't get figures of. But the thing is, they're usually not that big, so it's always nice when Ichiban Kuji does bigger figures, because you're not always going to get a bigger figure of a certain character. Like, we have plenty of Super Saiyan 4 Gokus, but realistically, I think we only have one bigger-ish one. Is this man's hand? What are you doing there, Goku? What are you doing there, buddy? I guess we'll have to cut him out. I don't really think we have a choice. Usually, I'm not a big fan of cutting the tape here, but it kind of looks like that's the only way to free him. Free him! Free the boy. Come on. Come on, bud. I'll get you out of there if it's the last thing I do. Come on, Goku. Don't cut towards yourself, by the way. I literally just said that. That was terrible. Alright, he is all in one piece, which makes sense because the box was huge. And that is how that is how Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta was looking as well. Just put all that back there for now. Alright, so let's go ahead. Can he? Wow. I didn't even mean to do that. That's pretty cool. Alright, so it is only the 3 pieces here. Let's first pop out the tail, I suppose. We can just poke it right through. Very nice. Obviously, Gogeta's tail is a little bit more brown, but of course, Goku's tail is a little bit more red because, of course, well, I mean, you know, Super Saiyan 4. Alright, let's take a look at the base again. Y'all know I'd be really happy when I see one of these clear bases, bro, because it's always nice to see that they kind of do care, I think, because those colored bases look so ugly on the shelf, and especially like it detracts so much from the figure. But nice clear base here. I love the, I assume this is like PVC or resin or something like that. Probably not resin, but all right. Son Goku himself. Where do we want to rip here? I guess we'll just tear at the top. I do like the bubble wrap, though. I'm kind of surprised that they bubble wrapped the arm, I will say. That is quite interesting. Oh, look at that. What is that piece of garbage there? I think that was attached to the box. Wow, he stands on his own. Okay. I do already see one quality control issue, unfortunately, which is kind of a shame. I do see, I see some black nicks on the stomach. I don't know if you can tell. All right. So let's take this off the hand. Oh, whoa, that came off really weird. The feeling of that was quite odd. I guess we'll put the foot base on him just in case. Is it this foot that it goes on? I think so. Yep, it looks like that do be the case, because it looks like it's fitted for that foot. Yeah, definitely. And you can see, oh, does that say B in there? Oh, that's cool. That says B because he's technically prize B of this Ichiban Kuji. All right, the big reveal, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, that's a nice looking Goku, if I do say so myself. This guy looks really, really good, I think. I'm a very big fan of the face sculpt. I think it turned out very, very nicely. The pose is really, really cool. One other thing to note about the pose on this guy, as well as the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta as well, before we take a look at the little minor details, I don't know if it's technically based off of it. Oh yeah, we can put the tail in as well. There's a little notch for it. I don't know if it's technically based off of it necessarily, but this guy and the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta do share the same pose as the Dokkan Battle Super Saiyan 4 title screen, which is really, really cool. And I do plan on making a display with that particular title screen and these guys in the future. So if you wanted to do something like that, this is your chance to be able to recreate that IRL. Anyway, let's take a look at the boy. Let's get nice and close. Whoa! He's bumping the camera, bro. That face sculpt is actually super nice. Goku's long arm is preventing me from... ah! Goku's long arm is preventing me from giving you a better angle, but that is really, really nice. I love this serious look. Obviously, Goku is kind of notorious for being a little bit more serious in Super Saiyan 4. The fur detail is absolutely fantastic. I love the minor pink shading throughout. You can see that there's a little bit of darker red in the actual like muscle definition. You can even see it a little bit on the arm. It's cool because this almost just looks like shadows on the camera, but that is actually painted on there to give it that sort of look, which I really, really like. I love as well, a lot of people forget this when they sculpt the Super Saiyan 4 figure, the little bit of fur that comes out past the armband. Very, very nice detail there. I don't see any QC issues on the face, which is really nice. I do see a couple of nicks on his stomach, but that isn't necessarily the worst thing. And honestly, the hair sculpt looks fantastic. It looks really good for Super Saiyan 4. It is kind of weird because, like, the middle of it looks sort of dirty. I don't know. Kind of weird. Pants look good, though, overall. I do see a little blue scrape there, but again, not necessarily the worst thing in the world. And I do like the way that the pants look. Again, there is some seam lines there, unfortunately, just like the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, but since they are from the same line, what do you expect? There's a huge seam line there, which is kind of unfortunate, but feet look good. The foot, the foot, yes, they look very good as well. Flat feet. But again, like with those seam lines, when you have it on the shelf like this, like, you can't even really tell that they're there, to be honest. This is a great looking Super Saiyan 4 figure. If you want a figure of this size, like something that's a little bit shorter than Grandista, but definitely a little bit bigger than a prize figure, this guy is certainly a fantastic figure to do that with. Let's go ahead and compare him to some other figures at the moment. First of all, we have our blue Goku. Let me pan down a little bit here. The other thing I did kind of want to note as well is that I will probably compare this guy and all the rest of the figures, there's blue Goku, to some more variations of figures in the final video with the Great Ape. Here is the Gotenks we usually compare him to, by the way. Just because it'll be a little bit easier to do it then, and in these videos, obviously I'm kind of comparing it to other Super Saiyan 4 figures, so keep an eye out for that. But there you go, there's Gotenks. Let me pan up a little bit so you can get Goku's hair in there. Very, very nice. And then, this is where we get pretty cool, bro. So, Currently, the only other Super Saiyan 4 Goku I have that's not Xeno, unfortunately, he's at the back of the shelf, so I couldn't pull him out. Bam! The big boy himself. We did take a look at this guy Indie Gogeta video, and he is, oh mama, mad tall. I gotta pull my tripod out a little bit there. There you go. You can see that this man is a huge boy. I really, really like this figure, though. I will say, I do kind of prefer the face on Goku over Goku. I mean the MASTERLISE one over the Master Stars Peace one. Only because, like, in this case, I feel like the more serious look fits, and the only problem that I had with the Master Stars Peace one for a while is that I always kind of felt like his face was a little bit too elongated for my taste. I don't know, maybe that's just me. But anyway, moving on from that guy, we of course have to whip out the Dokkan Battle Super Saiyan 4s, even though these aren't my favorite figure of all time, and, you know, I even had some comments in the last video like, yeah, the Dokkan Battle ones don't look that good, which I kind of agree. It's kind of unfortunate that these guys get shafted, but obviously, from this point forward, they kind of only went up in quality, especially with Gogeta, maybe not Vegito, but hopefully they do a little bit better this year. But I gotta say, these guys look pretty cool together as well. I do love how Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Goku look together, if you wanted to display like that. Obviously, I'm sure you could set up some more Dokkan shenanigans with these guys as well if you really were looking for some great posing options and whatnot with these guys. They do look cool, though. Obviously, Gogeta kind of fits the mold a little bit better for being the centerpiece there, but nonetheless, though, still very, very cool. And, of course, you know that I couldn't go this video without getting the boy himself. That's right, bro. We got Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, baby. Oh! Look at these boys, bro. Look at these boys. Look at these boys. They are so cool. That's a little bit better for a height comparison, I suppose. But, oh my gosh, these guys look absolutely fantastic together. Of course, obviously, being from the same line, it kind of makes sense that they are going to compare very well and scale very well. Gogeta only has a little bit more height just because he has the little poking out hair piece, whereas Goku's hair is kind of a little bit more like flopping to the side. But these guys look so good together, and I cannot wait to get the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta with these guys as well, because holy cow, that is going to look fantastic. But obviously, these guys look amazing together. The last thing I want to do, we'll leave Gogeta in the background just so our Lord and Savior can kind of give us guidance here. I kept meaning to do this in the last couple videos, and I think you guys will like this. We're going to give him a measurement real quick, because this will also kind of help you figure out how tall he is. He's just about 11 inches tall from the top to the bottom there. You can see it right there up in the corner. Literally to like the spike on the top of his head, he's basically about 11 inches. That is a fantastic looking Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I highly recommend this guy if you are into the Super Saiyan 4 form, or if you would like to recreate that scene from Dokkan Battle, or well, scene, I mean title screen, login screen, whatever you want to call it. Definitely go check out this guy, linked in the description. Not at Amazon this time, because holy cow, this guy is overpriced right now. Why? I don't know. But even though I would normally say head over to Amazon because I get a small cut with no extra cost to you, I don't care about the small cut, bro. Don't pay 80 bucks for this guy. Even though I think he's a fantastic figure, $35, $36 is the perfect price for this guy because he is an Ichiban Kuji figure. That's how much I got him for way back when I pre-ordered him when he was first coming out. I'll leave some links to some other websites that I trust and have bought figures from before. Links in the description if I can find them, because sometimes these figures, once you pre-order them and then they come out, they're kind of hard to find. But I'll leave what I can find in the description if you really want to pick this guy up. And again, from websites that I have actually used, because I've used plenty of figure websites in my day. Thank you guys so much for watching. We do have the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta coming out next week. If you would like to support the channel a little bit extra, I did talk about in the Gogeta video that I did make a Patreon. This will help me with making content and hopefully having a future goal of maybe being able to do 2 figure unboxings a week, because that would be sick. More figures, more fun. Am I just ripping off Six Flags? Maybe. But nonetheless, though, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will see you guys in the next one. Dokkan Assets out. Peace. Reject godhood. Become monkey.